Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into the world of advertising on Facebook and Instagram. This whole field has just exploded. It's gone from these basic banner ads back in the 90s to this incredibly powerful platform for data-backed storytelling. So we're going to break down how you can actually use it. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to walk through the whole playbook, starting with why you even need a business presence. Then we'll get into how to structure your campaign, how to find your perfect audience, what actually makes a great ad, and finally, how to use data to make everything you do even better. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. Before you can even think about spending a single dollar on ads, you've got to have a home base on the platform. And, it's probably not the account you're thinking of. So here is the absolute key distinction you have to get right. Your personal profile, that's for you, for your friends, for your family. But if you want to do any kind of business, whether you're a huge brand or just a local coffee shop, you need a public-facing Facebook page. Just think of it like your digital storefront. It's the one requirement to get in the game. That's right. Your page is the foundation for everything. It's your professional identity, the thing that all your ads will launch from, and it gives you access to all those powerful analytics tools we're going to talk about in a bit. So, with that foundation built, let's look at how you actually put a campaign together on top of it. So once that page is all set up, every single ad you create is going to follow this simple but really powerful 3-level structure. And understanding this is absolutely key to keeping all your efforts organized and effective. Honestly, the best way to get your head around this structure is to just think of it like you're planning a party. It takes what can seem like a complex system and boils it down into a few really logical steps. This just breaks it down perfectly. See, the campaign at the top, that's your main goal. It's why you're throwing the party in the first place. Then the ad set in the middle, that's your audience. That's who you're inviting. And finally, the ad, well, that's your creative. It's the actual invitation that people are going to see. So at that top level, the campaign level, you have to tell Facebook exactly what you want to achieve. Are you just trying to get your brand name out there? Or do you want to drive traffic to your website? Or maybe you want to make direct sales? This choice is so important because it tells Facebook's algorithm what success looks like for you, and it will literally optimize everything to hit that specific goal. All right, now we're moving down to that middle level, the ad set. And this is where the real magic of the platform happens, because this is where you get to decide exactly who is going to see your ad. You can start with the basics, sure, things like age and location, but the real detail, the real power comes from targeting interests. I mean, things like pages people have liked or topics they follow. You can even target behaviors, like telling Facebook to specifically show your ad only to people who have a history of clicking Shop Now buttons. It's pretty amazing. And this is just a perfect example of how that works. Targeting everyone interested in shoes is way too broad. You'll get everyone. But if you add a second layer that they must also be interested in formal wear, well, you suddenly filter out all the noise and are left with your perfect customer. And that's really the core idea here, isn't it? It's not about just shouting your message to the biggest crowd you can find. It's about starting a conversation with the right people. I mean, 100 genuinely interested people are always going to be way more valuable than 10,000 who just don't care. So finally, we're at the ad level. This is the bottom of the pyramid, and it's the part that people are actually going to see scrolling through their feed. This is your invitation to the party. The ads that work best these days often don't even look like ads. They use authentic, lifestyle-focused photos or videos of real people enjoying a product. When you pair that with some great text and a really clear call to action like Shop Now, you've got the formula to make someone stop scrolling and actually pay attention. But launching your ad isn't the finish line, not even close. It's really just the starting line. The real secret to success, the real growth, comes from understanding the data that your campaign gives back to you. And the most powerful tool for this is the Facebook Pixel. Now, don't let the name scare you. Just think of it like a helpful little assistant that you install on your website. It just watches what people do after they click your ad. Did they add something to their cart? Did they end up buying it? This feedback is absolute gold because it tells you what's actually working. And this brings up a super common question. What if you have 2 really great ideas for an ad? Maybe a different picture or different text? How in the world do you know which one to use? Well, the great news is you don't have to guess. The answer is A/B testing. You simply create 2 versions of your ad, say a clean studio photo versus a lifestyle shot, and you show them both to the same audience. Facebook's data will tell you clear as day which one performs better. And this lets you put your money behind proof, not just a hunch. And that brings us to the most important mindset to have for digital advertising. This is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a continuous cycle. You build something, you measure the results, you learn from that data, and then you repeat the whole process, just getting smarter and smarter each time. So now you have the blueprint, from setting your goal all the way down to testing your final ad. The only question left is, what story do you want to tell? Thanks for tuning in to The Explainer.